Hola amigos kaikille muillekin, jotka ei tunne Jupelista. Jupelis pelaa tänään. Mitä vittua? Aivan. Joo. Joo, eikä mitään oli sanomassa, että Jupelis Heresy-Filmsistä pelaa Metal Gear Solid Peace Walkeria ja hakee nyt appelsiinimehua. Syy miksi näyttää ehkä vähän huonolaatuiselta tai miltä laatuiselta näyttääkään, samapa se. Mutta mitä yritän tässä sanoa, että mä pelaan tätä mun boksilta, elikkä joo, mulla oli hyvä. Elikkä toisin sanoen kuvanlaadusta mä en vastaa mitään, mutta niin. Elikkä mä voisin vähän sanoa itsestäni, jos te olette uusia tällä kanavalla, niin tää kanava on Heresy-Films ja mulla on oma kanava nimeltä Jupelis, jos on mä yksinkertaisesti kanssa tämmöstä pelailuvideota ja niin edelleen. Oikeastaan kaikkea mitä päähän tulee. Mutta tähän mä ajattelin, tähän Heresy-Filmsiin nyt tähän läpipeluun tästä, kun mä kusettana, mä en tiedä yhtään. Mä en tiedä kyllä tarinat täysin, mutta tai siis aikaisemmat tarinat tiedän, mutta en tiedä yhtään, että miten tässä pitäisi vetää, minne tässä pitää mennä, mitä tässä pitää tehdä. Joten siitä varmaan tajuatte, että tää on ensifiiliksen HD-versio. Aivan. Elikkä joo, tää näyttää vähän siltä, että mulla olisi latausruutu tai osa tekstistä vähän ruudun ulkopuolella. Mutta aika hyvän näköistäkin oikeastaan. Helkkari hyvän näköistä. Ja ei muuta puuttuu. Joo, tää on ihan suoraan jatkoa kolmoseen. Sateessa on paha sytyttää sikaria koltilla. Ja eeppinen alkukohtaus. Hetkonen. No tuo. Hetkonen. Missä vaiheessa tuo arvi?
Hey, Boss! Wanna go around? Look alive, lady! The boss is gonna join us! Show him how it's done, boss! Your first priority in enemy territory is knowing your surroundings. Your life depends on where you are looking and how fast you can identify your target. Therefore, you must first master moving your line of sight. To move your line of sight, use the right stick. Now when I give you an order, look in that direction.
I'm freaking big boss.
Good. Look down. Good. You should be familiar with the up and down controls now. Press the action button if you're ready to move on. Okay.
Ja no,
Next,
kolmio.
your left and right. Look right. Good. Look left. Good. You should be familiar with the left and right controls now. Press the action button if you're ready to move on.
Okay.
Okay.
Haluan tähän.
Controls anytime in options. Go with the method that works best for you. Next, I'll explain how to change stances. If you just stand there like an idiot in front of an enemy, you might as well kill yourself now. At times, you
No,
won't need to get close to
nyt.
avoid detection. You have 3 stances: stand, crouch, and lying down. To change stances, use the crouch button. Tap the crouch button to change between standing and crouching. You can move in either stance. Hold the crouch button and keep it held to lie down. However, you cannot move while you are lying down. I'll say that again. You cannot move while lying down. Is that clear?
Aha. Aivan.
Good. Next, we'll work on your movement. Use the left stick to move around. Tilt it a little to walk slowly. Tilt farther to run. Decide which to use based on your situation. Remember that your footsteps are louder when running, making you easier to discover. Be careful. Good.
Oikein kunnon hiippa.
Now we have rolling. Rolling is useful for knocking down enemies in your way and for getting away when surrounded. You can also use it to jump over small ditches and other obstacles. To roll, tap the crouch button while running. You got that? Tap the crouch button while running.
Tää on aika mahtava jätkä suoraan sanottuna.
Boss, roll by tapping the crouch button while running with the left.
It's a tap, I can say. Miksi kaikki kattoo mua?
Next, I will explain how to attack without gunfire. You may run into an enemy unexpectedly. You may not have a weapon on you, or you may be out of ammo. You'll still need an effective attack strategy. Strike and the enemy won't know what hit him. To strike an enemy, press the attack button while standing still. On my command, press the attack button repeatedly and take down your opponent. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Turppipeto. Aika.
Fine work, boss!
What the
Next, we're going to
fuck?
practice using the stun rod. Hitting someone with the stun rod will shock them with 1.5 million volts. Anyone on the
Right,
receiving end of that is guaranteed to be out cold. To use the stun rod, press the aim button to ready it, then press the attack button. You'll be glad to know we're using mock stun rods for this training session. When your partner attacks, make him believe it's the real deal. Prepare yourself for stun rod training.
Okay.
Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Impressive, boss! Now we'll move on to CQC. CQC, or Close Quarters Combat, refers to when engaging an enemy in battle at very close range. It is a
Ainoa syy, miksi mä näitä katson, on se, että
there are
tää on vähän
various CQC techniques.
erilainen
We will go
boksilla ja
over each of
pleikkarilla
them.
suoraan
Don't get
sanottuna.
cocky because you think you know them. This will be different from what you're used to. Pretend you are learning it for the first time. The first technique is throwing your opponent. To do this, position yourself near your opponent and press the attack button while you tilt the left stick. Be sure to press the attack button when the icon appears. Now, wait for my command and throw your opponent. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Aika nätti.
Fine work, boss!
Okay, thanks.
I'm going to teach you how to restrain an opponent close to you. This is a cornerstone of CQC. Grab hold of an enemy, and the bastard's life is in your hands. What you do from there is up to you.
But I'm a bastard.
That if you restrain him for too long, the average person will most likely pass out. Something to keep in mind.
Jätkä.
Let's begin.
Let's
To
begin.
restrain your opponent, hold hold down the attack button while near them. Restrain your opponents on my command. Go!
I'm ready.
Step back.
Fine work, boss! Now we will throw your opponent after restraining them. To throw an enemy to the ground, press the direction on the left stick when you have them restrained.
Ois mä voinut puukottaa se
Restrain your
kaula
opponent
auki.
and throw them on my command.
I have a freaking bad day.
I'm ready,
Vittu, mä
boss.
voin edes appelsiinia laittaa. Oho. Ainakin tää on
Fine
tehty
work,
pienestä.
boss! Now we will try DQC against multiple enemy opponents. You can also take out a group of enemies by throwing an opponent you have restrained. First, restrain an opponent by pressing the attack button near them. Then, tilt the left stick to throw them. By tilting the left stick toward other enemies, you can send your captive flying straight into them. On my command, restrain and then throw your opponent. Go!
Tää on mahtavaa. I'm ready, boss. You fools!
Fantastic! Again! Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Osu, mä silti.
Fine work, boss!
Hey!
All right! Why don't we do something special since the boss is here? Anyone who feels like getting their ass kicked, step forward and hold back, boss. When you're surrounded by multiple enemies, you'll have to take them on one after the other. To do it, simply press the attack button again while throwing the current enemy. Just be sure to wait for the icon to appear. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Fuck.
Press the attack button when the icon appears. Boss, press the attack button when the icon appears. Boss, press the attack button
Shut the
when the
fuck
icon
up.
appears. Boss, press the attack button when the icon appears. Boss, press the attack button when the icon appears.
Fuck you!
Fantastic!
Okay!
Again!
Oh,
Go!
shut the fuck up.
I'm ready, boss.
Okay. Multi-kill!
Fine work, boss!
I shall
And stop! That's it for today! Thank you, boss!
No brothers. Fine ass kicking today.
Snake!
Oh, shut the fuck up. Looking good. David Hager. It is commentary.
What's going on, Kaz? We got gas.
That will hit up into that.
Don't worry, it's not our friends from Langley. I brought him. Made sure we won't follow.
Thank you, big boss.
Call me Snake.
Oh, sorry, big boss.
Listen up. For us, there is no victory.
There
But
is
in
no
revolution,
victory.
doesn't one triumph or die?
We don't do either.
Hei! Rakastan näitä kutsiin. Punahilkka. Mitä sinä täällä?
Here. Thank you.
Oh. I shall drink some
I
more.
feel like a new man.
There's no coffee like Costa Rican coffee. So, what brings a distinguished scholar from the Costa Rican government to Colombia?
Yeah.
Professor Galvez comes from Costa Rica's University for Peace.
Raymond Galvez man.
You see, over the past year, there have been sightings of an armed group in Costa Rica. They're not ours, of course. Costa Rica doesn't have an army. Correct. Article 12 of our Constitution states that the Army as a permanent institution is abolished.
The peace constitution.
You think it's rebels and fighting Nicaragua? No, they don't appear to be guerrillas. They're far too organized. What's your government's take? The authorities in San Jose think it's a multinational security firm hired by the Development Corporation of Costa Rica. Lies, obviously. They're bringing in state-of-the-art weaponry and equipment by the shipload. Where do they get that kind of cash? I fear La CIA may be involved. The CIA. As you both know, the United States views Central America as its backyard. Even after Cuba, we've managed to maintain a delicate balance with the U.S. And your government can't just give them food.
We are not allowed to bear arms.
Japan's constitution has something similar. Article 9. It says Japan renounces war and can maintain an army. I understand that you and your men have neither state nor ideology. That you will fight any foe. Please, you must drive them out of our defenseless country.
We are the good guys.
Militaires sans frontières. So, you want to hire us? Yes. As our deterrent.
Come at me, bro.
We can't afford to pay much, it's true. But we can offer you this. A forward operating base. An offshore plant in the Caribbean. Sounds pretty good to me. This place is becoming a mess anyway. Snake, we need someplace we can settle down. The government's agreed to cooperate. Unofficially, of course. A chopper for transport would be nice too. I'll see what I can do with all that. You seem to think we're just a pack of dogs of war. Is that right? Yes, that's what I've heard. You're an army without a state. No, we've only left our countries behind. Please, you must help us. If your suspicions are true, force isn't going to do me good. You'll have to find a political solution. The government's hands are tied. Go back to your bosses in San Jose. Tell them if they want, I'll introduce them to a negotiator I know. No, I'm not here on their behalf. So, what do you do here? For over 20 years, I've preached the virtues of peace at multiple universities. Tonight, I stand before you as an educator. This is my student. She came to me to study peace. Her name is Paz Ortega. Peace. Okay. That's my name too. Kazuhira. It's Japanese for peace.
Peace and peace.
Pleased to meet you, Paz. Call me Kaz.
Yeah.
They've got a supply port north of Puerto Limon, a town in the Costa del Mar Caribe. A few days
Caribe.
Paz stumbled upon that facility while searching for a lost friend. She was captured.
Mä oon katsonut liikaa tiettyjä asioita.
16 years old. They did terrible things to her, but somehow she managed to escape. Oh, thank God. She's huérfana. Her mother died when she was small.
What the
She
fuck?
lost her grandparents in the Civil War. She hates war with a passion like no other.
What the fuck is this game?
And I will do anything to protect my namesake. It is my one and only purpose. Please, get them out of my country. Make them leave Costa Rica.
Sorry, kid. We know who you are, Big Boss. That is why we've come to you.
Dramatic. Ja tässä välissä mä oikein häppiä. Joo. Mä laitan muuten tämän videon viestinä myös Dominikille ihan vaan, että seuraavalla kerralla voitais ihan kahdestaan tehdä.
Miller here. Do you copy, Snake? I see you've landed. That makes one giant leap for us. I'm sending this from the offshore plant, our mother base. The signal is unidirectional. I'll be giving you commands and advice through this channel. Keep your headphones on at all times and pay attention. Also, make sure no one else can listen in. Snake, are you clear on the controls? Take a minute to refresh your memory. Use the left stick to move. Use the right stick to adjust your view. To change your settings, use the start button to open the menu. There's no one around. Why not try some shooting practice? Select a target and squeeze off a round or two. Press the X and B buttons while holding RB to switch weapons.
Ooh,
Ready your weapon with LT, then press RT to fire.
Auto aim or sniping?
Shooting practice. Try hitting a coconut.
Okay, coconut you
Select
say.
your weapon by pressing the X or B button while holding LB. To check your map, press the start button to open the menu.
Headshot. Oh,
The
yeah.
M16 is a standard assault rifle, capable of rapid fire.
Where's the coconut?
The
Where is my
positional view
coconut?
allows you to aim with a high degree of precision. Body part
That's
targeting
all.
correction will automatically shift your aim to hit nearby body parts. If you want to change the aim settings, take a look under Options. Hitting an enemy's vital points can bring them down with a single shot. You can also intentionally avoid lethal shots. Say if you just want to slow the target down. Not enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base.
Stun
The
roll.
22 tranquilizer gun can put enemies in place. The closer
damn
the
it.
head you hit, the more effective it is. Tranquilizer rounds are hard to come by. Don't waste them.
So don't waste it. Okay. I just shoot everything.
The facility you're headed for is past that fence. A grenade should be able to take out that gate. Grenades explode. You throw them, Snake. Use LT to ready throwing weapons. Once you ready the weapon, throw with RT. When using throwing weapons, hold the attack button down longer to throw farther. You won't throw the weapon until you let go of the button.
Oh, hell. Damn. So, okay. An 8, you say? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Run!
Good. You'll reach the objective when you clear the jungle. Heady.
Joo, heitä naati. Ovi kaatuu.
I gotta thank you for agreeing to this, Snake. Man, am I glad to be out of here. Finally, we can leave all that crap in San Geronimo behind. Break into the mercenary business for real. Let me guess. You're doing it for her, aren't you? For her.
Aivan. Snake on pedofiili. Eikä jälleenkään syty.
He's still here.
Come on, Snake. This could be good for us. They're willing to give us an offshore plant, a place we can finally put down some roots. This is our chance to expand MSF.
We don't need a place to stay, guys. We're nomads. We always will be.
What? You'd rather keep wandering from conflict to conflict? Tools in the hands of whoever's fighting at the time?
The second we settle out, who's to say we won't become the warmongers?
Listen to me, Snake. We're not mercenaries. We're not a foreign legion. MSF's a business. A new kind of business. Look, it's not like we're trying to start a war here. All we need to do is find out who the security company really is.
Come on, guys. It's pretty obvious that they're backed by the CIA.
Wait a sec. That would mean...
Our friend, the professor, is like the KGB.
Okay.
We'd be making an enemy of our homeland.
And there'd be no turning back.
God, damn thing won't light. Put on some coffee, guys. Have a little chat with the professor.
Little Red Riding Hood. Yeah.
I was a heavy smoker.
No
My
shit.
the Secretary General. He gave me this prosthetic hand as well. But smoking was ruining my lungs, so I quit. I've not had much use for it since. It's quite an honor to meet the legendary Big Boss.
And
That's
some
just a
smoke.
code name the CIA made up. Then perhaps I should call you John. I don't have a name. I stopped using that code name I liked so much 10 years ago. What about you, comrade? What do they call you back in the center? Well then, allow me to get straight to the point. Land as slim as a whip, hot as torture.
That's the Chilean poet, Neruda.
Central America is the navel of the American continents, bridging
Blah,
north and
blah,
south.
blah.
We want this land. We'll build a socialist stronghold, then use it to split the Americas in two.
America would lose its backyard.
And with it, its economic production, shipping lanes, and strategic value.
Joo.
We, on the other hand, would gain a base from which all of Latin America would be well within our reach. He who controls Central America will win this Cold War. First, from Nicaragua, toppling the pro-American Somoza regime. In preparation, we've begun instigating anti-Somoza sentiment and providing aid to the Sandinista National Liberation Front.
Oh.
You're manipulating Sandinista into overthrowing Somoza for you.
After the revolution, Nicaragua will become a socialist state. You think America's just gonna let that happen? Certainly not. After all, the CIA is already free.
And that's beyond proof inside Costa Rica.
Cool.
Precisely. It's clear that they've been sent in to disrupt our efforts across the border in Nicaragua.
Yeah.
Simply put, the army now stationed in Costa Rica is CIA capital. But it's more complex than that. The CIA's got something else planned as well.
What?
That is the million-dollar question. Big Boss, we want you and your unit to find the answer. Infiltrate and investigate the facility in La Costa where Paz was imprisoned. Learn all you can of their operations. Then drive them out of the country.
Cool story, bro.
You're asking us to settle a turf war between the KGB and the CIA.
What about her? That was all just an act.
You mean her words about peace? She was captured, that much is true. But I kept my KGB affiliation from her.
And you thought we'd fall for a sob story?
No. I had good reason to bring her along. She managed to escape with her life, but her friend was not so lucky. Why were they attacked? I believe this will help explain. Perhaps they saw something they weren't supposed to. Perhaps they heard something they shouldn't have.
Like a zombie.
Potts took this during her escape. She says her friend happened to record it by accident. What is that? A portable stereo cassette player. The first of its kind.
Cool, bro.
I heard they were working on something like that in Japan. Didn't know you guys were too.
I believe what you're about to hear will help you understand.
Sony is from Japan.
What is that? A kettle? I think it's bird. Potts' friend was researching birds. She went out into the jungle to record bird calls and stumbled upon me. So what? Now it gets interesting.
Ah, yeah.
Go home. Whispered analysis confirms that this voice is indeed that of the legendary hero and criminal, the boss. What? The other hasn't been identified. Female in her 30s with a British accent. The song playing in the background was a hit in 1973.
Eva.
Loyalty to your country is loyalty to me. Your country or your center, your mission or yours.
I'm Costa Rica.
What the?
And I understand
Ding, ding, ding.
fought by your side. And that you killed her under orders from the CIA. Thus passing her to become the hero known as Big Boss.
Ja missä dramaattinen musiikki sitä tarvitsee?
Well,
Ja tällä jätkellä pokerimalla.
will you take the job?
Nick, it's gotta be a trap.
So you still can't turn your back on your country. Then I suppose you won't need me.
Oh, hell no.
Snake? I'll do it for the girl. For Paz.
Okay. For peace then.
For peace. Ah, yeah. Joo, mutta tässä taitaa olla ensimmäinen jakso pikkuhiljaa. Homma selvä. Ja mä haluaisin kyllä nähdä alkuperäiset Peace Walkerit, että mitä eroa sillä on tähän.
There they are. CIA marks. Snake, you've got to get past them undetected. Avoid combat whenever possible.
Ah, shut the fuck off. Mutta joo.
This is a sneaking mission.
Homma on sillä selvä, että Jupeti sanoo, helvetti soro no.